How closely do you watch where your business money is going? Do you know that dollars can literally slide out of your pocket? Hi, I'm Katie. I'm the profit finder. If you're a small business owner and you're struggling to keep track of your money coming in, money going out, and what it's doing in the meantime, don't worry. We can help you without using fancy software. Want to learn more? Let's go inside a chat. You've probably heard the phrase, cash is king. Well, I never really understood what that meant until I started my own small business. I went out and I bought a building, I bought furniture, equipment, I hired people. I did all this to start up a brand new co-working business. Before I had even made a dime, I had spent a lot of money. So I had to take my investment dollars, my own little personal pot of gold, and find a way to stretch those dollars to cover the shortfall from my income until my revenues would catch up. And that meant stretching those dollars for a couple of years. I'm a trained accountant. So I know how to set up my systems. I knew how to get invoicing going. But the most interesting thing happened in year 7. Year 7, I found out that I had been spending $35 a month for a water line into the building that wasn't even being used. It was very frustrating because I went to the utility company and they didn't care. They stopped it at that point when I called them on it, but they felt no responsibility of reimbursing me for all those monies. We're talking about 7 years, 12 months, $35 a month. Do the math. That's like $3,000 that had slid out of my pocket. I was mad and I was embarrassed. I couldn't believe that I had let this happen. But the way it happened was that I had a bill. I had a utility bill that I didn't fully understand. And instead of tackling it and trying to figure out what all the components were, I ignored it because I just figured that they would be billing me correctly. Well, that was wrong, and it cost me a lot of money. The reality is this can happen to anybody. In fact, it happens all the time. It's a very common experience. Might it be happening to you? Well, let's go through a few questions to get you thinking about your business and see how you do. A basic question would be, do you have your own business checking account? One where you are paying your bills electronically or writing checks out of only for the business instead of you've got your personal account and you write personal payments out of as well as business payments because it's easier. You don't have to go to the bank and set up another account. How about subscriptions? Does your business have a lot of subscriptions that it pays for? Does it need all of them? How much money does your business spend each month? Do you know the total amount of expenses just for last month and how you're doing this month? Do you plan your purchases or do you impulse buy? You see the shiny object and you just go ahead and buy it because it feels like it would help your business and you're not sure at the moment that you bought it whether it's going to increase your revenues or not. Does your business invoice customers? If it does, do you know how much money your customers owe you right at this moment? The details matter. Andrew Carnegie once said, watch the costs and the profits will take care of themselves. So here are 3 things you can do right now that will help you keep your dollars in your pocket. 1, go get a business checking account if you don't have one. You can do it online or you can go to your local bank. I highly recommend finding a local bank to set up a business relationship with. Bankers can be very helpful people if you ever need to borrow money in the future. So building relationship is a good thing. 2, list every subscription that your business has, whether you pay it monthly or annually, and look at them and see if you need every single one of them. It's totally fine if you do, but if you don't, cancel whatever subscriptions are not helping you grow your business and bringing more income into your business. And number 3, track your expenses every single month. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just list all the expenses from your credit card, from your checking account in one place and total them all up so you know how much you're spending every single month. You don't need fancy tracking software to do this. You can do pen and paper, or you can use an Excel or Google Sheets. Looking back, while I lost unrecoverable dollars, I stopped the bleed by taking action. Once I found the problem, I ended up putting $1,000 back into my pocket before I sold my business. So it was worth the effort to make that happen. Small dollars add up. Start finding yours and put them back in your pocket where they belong. When I started my very first small business, there was so much I didn't know. And I was bumping into things because I didn't know them. So I spent a lot of time looking for free resources that would help me figure out the things that I could just basically understand, and then the things I needed to double down on and truly understand and invest in time and effort. Because we understand that's the way it works when you start a small business, we provide a lot of free resources for you to better understand how bookkeeping works. So the first thing you can do is like and subscribe to our channel, and that way you will be notified when we put out new resources for you. Then you can go over to the description area and you'll see some links. One is to our email. We send out a weekly email that gives you a bite-sized lesson in a component of bookkeeping and accounting. It's written from a business owner's perspective, and we teach you accounting language as you go. We don't expect you to understand accounting language getting started. Another thing you can do is go to our Facebook page. Give us a like there and follow our page so that you can see timely updates, and you can put comments there, or you can put them here on the channel. If you have specific questions, we'll do our best to help you be able to resolve those questions and point you in the right direction. We have a website, keepingmydollars.com, that has free blogs, and there's a glossary that you can refer to that will teach you various terms. Again, written with business language rather than accounting language. If you're in a situation though, and you're like, I need to solve a problem now. I haven't filed my taxes yet. I need to get paperwork to the bank so that I can get a loan. Whatever challenge that may be forcing you to have to get started faster, we have a quick start program that includes group coaching. Over 3 weeks, you can get personalized attention and answers to your questions, and we give you the foundation to what you need to know to get your books in order and how to set up a simplified system without using expensive, fancy software. Once you have that structure in place and your business grows, it's a whole lot easier to be able to delegate to a bookkeeper or to switch yourself over to an accounting package that will help you grow your business. But that's not the best place to start. So if you'd like to sign up for our Quick Start program, go to our webpage, keepingmydollars.com, and you'll be able to learn more about it there. Until next time, be sure to shield your profits.